When I first saw this, I thought it was fake. Hey, it's Jono Armstrong here, and take a look at this simple sleep calculator sitting on a random, boring website. 1.7 million visitors, $37,000 every single month. Now, look at this other plain, unremarkable calculator on a completely different website. $35,000 a month. Same story. No blog, no social media, no ads, no face on camera, no audience. Just a simple interactive tool sitting on a page, pulling in traffic from Google on complete autopilot. Now, here's the wild part. These aren't rare cases. There are thousands of these tools scattered across the internet, quietly making serious money for the people who build them. And most of those people, they're not marketers, they're not influencers, they didn't go viral. They just published the right kind of tool at the right place and let Google do all of the rest of the work. Now, you've probably heard of people talking about passive income from Google before. I mean, blogs, YouTube, SEO, and yeah, those things can work, but here's the problem with all of them. You have to keep feeding the machine. When you stop posting, the traffic stops. You stop paying for ads, the clicks stop. Everything you build on those platforms are rented, not owned. Interactive tools are different. Google doesn't rank tools the same way that it ranks blogs. When someone searches for a calorie calculator, a mortgage estimator, a kid's math tool, a kilometers to miles converter, they're not looking to read an article. They want an answer right now. And the tool that gives them that answer wins that search, often for years. And that's why HubSpot, Ahrefs, Neil Patel, and some of the biggest names online have built entire libraries of these tools. They figured out a long time ago that one useful tool outperforms hundreds of blog posts. The only problem has always been that building a tool requires a developer, real coding, real money, real time. Most people could never get there. And this is exactly the gap that Traffic Magnets was built to close. Let me explain how it works. You log in to the dashboard. You tell the AI what niche or market you want to go after. It instantly finds the highest value tool opportunities in the space, each one scored by traffic potential and earning power. You pick the one that you want, one click, and the AI builds you a fully working interactive tool. Not a template, not a mock-up, a real working calculator or widget with real results ready to publish. One more click and it's sitting on its own landing page, fully optimized with built-in monetization already handled. You post it, you walk away. Google finds it, ranks it, and starts sending you traffic and money. From that point, the tool is working without you, while you sleep, while you travel, while you're doing literally anything else. Now, let me explain how the money actually comes in, because this part matters, right? Traffic Magnets tools earn through display advertising. The moment your tool goes live and traffic starts coming in, you can activate Google AdSense. Every single visitor generates ad income. You're not selling anything. You don't need a product. You don't need an email list. The traffic is the business. Now, as your numbers grow, you move up. Ezoic and Monumentric pay out significantly better than AdSense, and once your traffic is strong enough, you can unlock Mediavine, which is where things get genuinely life-changing for a lot of site owners. Now here's where the compounding kicks in. One tool pulling 300 visitors a month is a start, but Traffic Magnets lets you build up to 20 tools per month. 20 tools at 300 visitors each is 6,000 people finding you every single month. And those tools don't stop. Month 2, still working. Month 6, still working. A year later, still working. Every tool you add stacks on top of the ones before it. And it doesn't stop there. Inside Traffic Magnets, you get 4 AIs working together for you. AI number 1 does all of the niche research for you and finds you an easy, hidden niche that you can own. AI number 2 finds the exact keywords people are already searching for, the low competition ones that are easy to rank for. AI number 3 actually builds your widget for you automatically. No coding, no technical knowledge, nothing. And AI number 4 creates a simple one-page site to host your tool on, already set up to rank on Google from day one. On top of all of that, we're also throwing in over 100 ways to get free traffic fast so that your very first tool starts making money as quickly as possible. Now let me quickly say this. A few hundred people see this and think that it sounds complicated or time-consuming. It isn't. You don't need to know how to code. You don't need to understand SEO. The AI handles the research, builds the tools, and sets up your page for you. The whole process takes minutes, not weeks. Some people also wonder if this actually works for a regular person with no audience or experience. And the answer is yes. And it works precisely because you don't need those things. The tool does the work. Google does the ranking. You just need to show up and tell the AI to build them. And to make this completely risk-free for you, there's a full money-back guarantee. If you give this a real shot and it doesn't work for you, you get your money back. No awkward questions. The sleep calculator making $37,000 a month is still making $37,000 a month. It's been running for years and nobody's touching it. And it's that kind of asset that you are about to build too. So click on that button down below and get started right now.
Okay guys, so in this video, we're going to create our first traffic magnet. So once you have logged into your Traffic Magnets members area, you should see this onboarding guide. If you do not land on this page, you can simply navigate to start here and it will bring you to the step-by-step guide. So the first thing that you need to do is add your AI API key. To do that, all you have to do is click on Go to Settings and it will bring you to the settings page. And if you scroll down, you will see an option here to add your AI API keys. You have an option to add OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, or Anthropic, which is Claude. You can add one or both API keys. It's up to you. If you add just one API key, it will use that API key to generate content. To get your API key, all you have to do is click on Get API Key, and it will direct you to the exact page where you can create your API key. It might ask you to log in or sign up first. And to create your API key, all you have to do is click on Create New Secret Key. You can name your key if you like. This is optional. I'm going to name this Traffic Magnets. Then click on Create Secret Key, and it will generate the key for you. All you have to do is simply click on Copy, navigate back to the web app, and paste it in here. Then click on Save Keys. To add your Claude API key, all you have to do is click on Get Key, and it will direct you to the exact page where you can create your Claude API key. If you haven't logged into your Claude account, it will ask you to either sign in or log in first before it brings you to this page. Then you can click on Create Key. Again, you can name your key if you like. I'm going to call this Traffic Magnets. Click on Add, copy key, navigate back to the web app and paste it in here, and then click on Save Keys. Once you have added your AI API keys, you can navigate back to the Start Here tab, and you can simply skip this step because we have added the API keys already. So to create your first project, you need to pick a niche, and the AI will find 12 specific searches people are already making, each one a tool opportunity with almost no competition. To create your first project, you simply click on Create My First Project, and you can choose whether to start from a template by picking a niche, or you can fill out these fields yourself. I'm going to select a template. So I'm going to choose affiliate marketing. And once I click on my selected template, if I scroll down, you will see that all of the fields have been pre-filled. And here you can choose your primary goal, whether it's to drive backlinks, generate leads, increase traffic, or improve engagement. I'm going to choose increase traffic and then click on discover traffic magnets. And it has generated 12 asset opportunities. You can review them and choose one. I'm going to choose Affiliate Income Calculator. Then you can click on the button to generate the blueprint. So it has generated the blueprint. As you can see, we have purpose, target keywords, inputs required, etc. And if you scroll down, you will see different themes and colors. So you can choose which theme color you would like to generate your traffic magnet. I'm going to choose ocean. And here you can choose whether you want to build this tool as a standalone page, so it will export an HTML file, or an embeddable widget. I'm going to choose embeddable widget. And the embeddable widget is ready. You can simply click on copy, embed code, and embed the widget on your website. In the next video, I will show you how you can embed the widget on your website, or what to do if you don't have a website. Just to give you a quick overview of what the traffic magnet looks like, I already embedded it on my website, and let me show you what that looks like. So here is my affiliate income calculator to calculate your potential earnings based on traffic, conversion rate, and commission rate. So a user would come in and add their monthly traffic. So for example, 250. Average conversion rate, I'm going to put in 12%. And average commission per sale, I'm going to put in 30 to 50. And then click on calculate my potential earnings, and it has calculated the potential earnings from the monthly traffic. Okay, guys, I will see you on the next video. Hey guys, and welcome. I wanted to do a quick onboarding video for traffic magnets. So once you have logged into your traffic magnets members area, you will see a quick start guide here. And all you have to do is follow the steps. So first, create your first project, pick a niche, and the AI finds 12 specific searches people are already making, each one a tool opportunity with almost no competition. So what you need to do is click on create my first project. You can either start from a template by picking a niche, or you can fill out your details yourself. I'm going to choose my niche, health and fitness. And if you scroll down, you will see that all the fields have been pre-filled, and you can choose the primary goal of your traffic magnet, whether it's to drive backlinks, generate leads, increase traffic, or improve engagement. I'm going to choose increase traffic, then click on discover traffic magnets. And here you will see 12 different traffic magnet ideas, and you can scroll down and pick one. So for example, I'm going to choose BMI and body fat calculator, and then I'm going to click on generate blueprint. And it has generated some information about the traffic magnet. And if you scroll down, you can choose your theme style for the traffic magnet. I'm going to choose ocean. And then you can export it as a standalone HTML page or an embeddable widget. I'm going to choose embeddable widget. And the embeddable widget is ready. All you have to do is copy the embedded code and embed it on your website. And let me show you what that looks like. And here is a sample of the traffic magnet, so a BMI calculator, so you can add your weight, your height, and click on calculate your BMI now, and it will provide the output. And that's it, guys.
Okay, guys, let me know who's here. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and you can see the screen. Okay. Jerry, okay, nice to see a familiar name there. Okay, I'll give it a couple of minutes. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you can see the screen and you can hear me. Okay, let me know if you can hear me clearly as well, because my microphone is plugged in, it's lit up, but the microphone it's saying in StreamYard it's using is something different. Oh, Stephanie can get in. Great. Okay. Joseph, Randall, John. Lots of familiar names here. Good. Matt here as well. Great. Okay. So We've been working on a tool that I've kind of wanted to build this for a long time. Because of past experience, we've done pretty well with websites that have got tools, okay? And what I'm going to show you here is all real stuff, okay? There's nothing made up. There is nothing fake about it. Everything here is real. And I'm going to show you some stuff, some live stuff, keyword research, search volumes from Semrush, and just show you some examples of what can actually be possible, okay? So this really started for me probably about 2000, it was 2011 or 2012. I remember because I was using the 2010 WordPress default theme to build a website called Commando Tube Tools. At that time, what I did was I built just a website with 4 WordPress plugins that I had specially made, okay? They were for building, they were for little tools that you could get RSS feeds for YouTube, for the YouTube channels and YouTube videos and YouTube comments and stuff like that. I had 4, they cost me $500 each. And roll on to today, you can do these tools now absolutely free. In fact, you can do even better versions of them absolutely free. But that little website, it generated something like 1,000 clicks every single month. Okay, not a huge amount. What I didn't do and what I couldn't do easily at that time was to add more and more tools where I could have compounded the traffic coming into all of the different tools. That's what I should have done. But even if you're getting 1,000 people every single month, and you can convert maybe 10-15% of them into an email list that you can nurture, that would be quite significant over a year. That's about 1,200 to 1,500 people per year being added into your email list. That was just with simple little tools, okay? Roll forward a few years, and we built a one-page website, okay, called Keyword Intent. You can see it here. It's just a simple website. You can put in a keyword, and it's a free tool, and it gives you search volumes and stuff like that. Now, when I go into my Gmail, you can see this is my search console, okay? In January, we had 102,000 clicks. No ads, no SEO. In fact, I spent $80 in total for the SEO for this site one time, $80 in total, okay? And anybody who comes in today, I'm going to teach you that strategy in one of the training sessions that we're going to do, okay? I'll teach you exactly how I did that. $80 spent, and you can see January, 102,000 clicks. Previous to that, in December, it was 75,000 clicks. In January, it was 57,000 clicks. It's gone like this. And the SEO sort of traffic right now is quite volatile with the different algorithm updates, okay? But what's good about having a tool site is you've got a lot of repeat visitors, okay? That is one of the key things. People come back again and again and again, okay? So we built this tool called Traffic Magnets. Paula Marie, I reached out. She was working with Jono. She said, have you got any traffic tools? And I said, okay, I'm going to build one. And about 2 days later, we had Traffic Magnets. And this is a really good little tool, but I've got an even better version of this going to be updated. A version 2 going to be updated in about 3 days as well. It's good as it is right now. I've made it even better. I spent the whole day today making it even better. And I'm going to show you some examples of what we can do with that version 2, which you will get access to if you make approaches later in this session, okay? And it's doing some amazing stuff. So anyway, Traffic Magnets. This is a traffic method that does compound, okay? And what we are doing is we're building simple little tools using AI, okay? And these tools are going to be targeting keywords that people are already searching for on Google. They're searching terms like real estate tax calculator for Texas, or they're looking for things like how much food should I feed my dog that's X amount of size, or whatever, stuff like that. I'll show you some keywords as we go through. And people are searching for these actively, right? If you have tools, then you are in the game. Here's why. What makes keyword intent gets so much traffic, people spend time on the site. Okay, people are interacting on the site. The amount of time they spend on the site is getting picked up by Google Analytics, by Google Search Console. Okay, and that's sending a positive signal to the search engines. Okay, and that means that you're getting higher rankings. Plus, a lot of people will send backlinks to free tools as well. Okay, and they share free tool links with their peers, with their colleagues, with their friends, with their Facebook groups and Discord groups and Telegram, etc., etc. You're getting a lot of traffic coming in for the first time, but you're also getting a lot of repeat traffic as well. Okay, so that's basically what the premise is here. Now, I'm going to show you some examples of what other people are doing as well with simple little tools on the website. But before I do that, I want to show you some keywords because I think it's essential that you can grasp the opportunity here as quickly as possible. Okay, and I'm talking about the search volumes that people are actually searching for in Google right now for specific keywords that are getting huge amounts of search volumes, but there are no tools available for those keyword searches. Okay, so I'm going to bring over, let's see, where's my Semrush? This is Semrush. Okay, this is one of the best keyword tools around. This has been around for, I don't know, since I was doing internet marketing for years and years and years. It's one of the most respected keyword tools around today. Okay, so what I've done in here is I've put in a little search called for the keyword calculator. Okay, and what we will see here is that I have put in the keyword difficulty of 0 to 14%. Let me just raise that to 0 to 29% because that's what Semrush thinks is easy to rank for. And you can see here we've got 16,000 keywords. I can tell you there's a lot more than that. I've got 33,000 already, and we're building up to 100,000 of those keywords. But when we look at the search volumes in here, you will see there are keyword phrases with a lot of words in here, but they're getting huge amounts of search volumes. Okay, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I did is I put an advanced filter to show me only the word counts of phrases that have got 6 words or more. Okay, that makes it easier to rank for, makes it easier to get traffic for. Okay, because you're going to have less competition for those kind of exact phrases that people are actually typing in. Now, if I was to remove that filter, you're going to see there's actually 92,000 keywords in here. And these are all termed as easy or very easy in Semrush. Okay, easy or very easy. 92,240 keywords. This is crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. Look at the volumes on some of these. 246,000, 60,500. That's how many people are searching every single month for these kind of keywords. Okay, let me just put in the advanced filter again just to give you an idea. If I put in just keywords with 5 words or more, this is what people are searching for. And you can see we've got 30,000, either easy or very easy difficulty. Okay, and all of these are calculator keywords, like how long will my money last calculator. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Let's see if I can find any that really stand out. In fact, it's easier sometimes to go higher. Let's do it with 6 words again, and we can apply that. See what stands out with the search volumes. Okay, so this one, I'm going to skip that because I don't even think I could read that properly. How do you calculate square feet? 6,600. How long will my money last? How to calculate square feet of a room. There's all different kinds of calculators. And what I did is I went into Semrush and I spent one night going through all this kind of stuff. Okay, here's what's really cool about this. You can pull out calculators or calculator keywords that you can build whole websites around. Okay, in specific topics. Okay, I'm going to show you some examples, some really good examples of that. But things like how many steps a day to lose weight calculator, 2,400. It doesn't seem as much when you've seen those other keyword search volumes. But if you have got enough of these kind of keywords and tools built around them, you're going to find that you start ranking for multiple keywords for each one of those once you start to get rankings. Okay, that means more traffic. Okay, so even though it says 2,400 here, what you will find is often when you start ranking for a keyword, you can see this one here for heart rate from ECG. These are all the different keyword volumes for the same topic, basically. Okay, and altogether they come to 10,300. Okay, and every single one of these is easy or very easy. Every single one of these, easy or very easy. You could build a website around that. Okay, and you could expect to get traffic as long as you've got tools and you have got that page nicely formatted, nicely optimized. Then you are in the game for these kind of multiple keyword rankings. Okay, let's come back over here again. Let's see if we can find something else. Like how long will my retirement savings last calculator? 1,900 people searching for that, but probably there are other keywords very, very similar with the same sort of search intent that people are searching for, multiple keywords. So that could probably be around 10,000 or more as well every single month. Okay, and if we go into the in-demand niches, if I just open up here, okay, you're going to see that for car calculators, if I bring this into very easy, let's see what we got here. Not huge, 480 kind of search volume. That's not, it's not terrible if you got enough keywords and stuff like that. But as we go into this sort of easier, which is a little bit more difficult than very easy, obviously, you start to see that we're getting these longer phrases that people are searching for. Okay, car payment calculator with extra payments. So we're not going to go targeting things like car payment calculator. We're going to target things like car payment calculator with extra payments. And that is determined just by stuff you put on the website. But the good news is you don't really have to understand how all that works. It's all baked into the tool that I'm going to give you a demo of in a minute that builds these kinds of tools in 3 to 5 minutes, probably less than that. If we're going to do the demo, it's going to be less than that. And Stephanie, if you're using the base 44, please don't use it just now because it's in the background. All right. Anyway, let's go and have a look at auto because some people use the word auto instead of car, and you're going to see even more keywords in here as well. Okay, we're talking about things with locations. You're talking about things that are specific to different institutions and banks and stuff like that, and all of these are going to have multiple keywords with the same search intent that you could probably rank for once you get ranking for your sort of target keywords as well. Okay, so that's basically what we can find with the keywords. Okay, there's tons and tons of searches, and for the keyword calculator itself, if I take away that filter, okay, we got about 90,000 keywords. Oh, this is car calculator. Let me just move that away. We've got about 90,000 keywords that are either in Semrush as easy or very easy. Okay, do you think that you have got an opportunity here to be able to put calculators on a website and match those search terms exactly as people are putting in, and you have got a calculator that's built, that is working, embedded on a website where people, and you're waiting for people who are searching for those keyword phrases? Okay, that's the game. That's the whole game, is to be able to drive that traffic. As long as you have the calculator, you've optimized the page, which is kind of done for you anyway, all of it, then you're in the game. You've got a fighting chance of being able to drive that traffic, retain that traffic, and monetize that traffic as well. We'll talk about monetization in a few minutes. All right, now, I've got about 33,000 keywords, easy or very easy, that I have put into a database that I'm going to provide all people who make a purchase later today. Okay, there are over 20,000 that are low competition keywords, okay, for very easy, and there's about another 15,000 or so, or 13,000 or so that are just termed as easy. So the keywords are there, people are actually searching for them, okay. So what we want to do is we want to make sure we are there, okay. So what makes this different from other sort of traffic methods? Other people are telling you to create content every day, okay. Here's the thing about content today. It's so easy to do. Even high quality content is so easy to do with the AI if you know how to prompt properly, okay. The competition level has gone up with content marketing. It's gone up enormously, and plus SEO is kind of volatile at the moment with multiple algorithm changes, multiple new things coming in like AI SEO searches happening on ChatGPT, on Perplexity, Claude, for example, okay. And that means that whenever you stop posting content, your traffic will stop, okay. You just got so much competition. And that's not a strategy, okay? That's like a second job, even with AI, because you have to post a lot of content, okay? AI content can rank, but you have to publish at volume, and it's basically a numbers game with the content, okay? But with this strategy, with the tools, we have a little bit of content, but we have actually got tools that are going to keep people on the site and get backlinks and get people sharing. Then that gives us, you know, the type of strategy that is very, very easy to do, much simpler than content. And at the same time, we can target those searches that people are actually typing into Google every single day, okay? So here's how it works. You just really have to show up, okay? Right now, somebody's typing, how much should I feed my puppy by weight, okay, into Google. Someone else is searching for ROI calculator for dental practices in Texas, okay? When they're searching for that, if there is no competition, you're going to get the traffic, okay? You are going to get the traffic. So they land on it, they use the tool, they see your offer that you're going to put on the page as well, your own call to action, and it keeps working, okay? The traffic keeps coming. As long as you haven't got more competition, the traffic just keeps coming and coming and coming. That's what's happening with keyword intent right now, okay? That's what happened with my YouTube RSS tool website, okay? So basically, all we need to do is find the searches that people are doing, okay? When we have got resources for that. You don't even have to get Semrush because I have scraped thousands, tens of thousands of keywords for you, okay? And then we build it. We build with the tool. I'm going to show you a demo right now. And we build more of these so that we can let it compound, okay? So if I open up, I've got a little live calculator here, okay? And let me just click on here. In fact, I can visit the link here. And what I did is I built this little calculator. Very cool. This is typical of the kind of stuff that you can do. So if we built, say, 22 tools for a website, okay, and we had an average visit of 200 people per tool, okay, on average, and we had a 3% opt-in rate, that would be 132 leads per month, but probably you're going to get a lot more than that. Let's say 10%. That would be, you know, reasonable. And this is not ad traffic. We're talking about 52,000 visitors per year. Okay, this is where it gets really powerful, because the more tools that we build, then the more traffic we can expect to get, especially if we know what people are searching for, and we know that how many people are searching for that every single month. Okay, we can cherry pick, we can build whole websites around specific topics, and we can do, you know, just very, very good optimization, completely done with AI, so that when people are searching for you, you're in the game, you're going to show up, okay? And they're going to find your calculator website, okay? And that's basically how it works, okay? Very quick, very easy for us to do it as well. Okay, let me just try and get rid of that pop-up here. So if we've got a website, say for example, we take a website, I saw one earlier, let me just go and find this one here. I think it was California, or was it Texas? Let me just check another one quickly. Okay. There were people searching for specific keywords about car tax in different states in America. So how much is car tax in Texas? How much is car tax in different states? I'll see if I can find some of these in here. It's one of the auto ones or car ones. And there was loads of them, loads and loads of searches. We were talking about like tens of thousands of searches for these keywords. Like how much is sales tax going to be in for buying a car in Texas, and how much is whatever tax for all these different locations. If you build a website like that, I guarantee you, you're going to have a whole bunch of little tools, little calculators just waiting for that traffic. Okay. And that traffic is searching. And you are well in the game if you've got a lot of these. You put them together. Okay. Let's see if there's the auto one, because it's kind of bothering me now. I don't have it. And that can give you massive advantage. And the cool thing is, it takes not long to put these together. Okay. Not long to put them together at all. Just see if I can find. No, not seeing it right now. Let me just see again over here. It must have been the car one. And there was a whole bunch of these. I spotted it earlier. I should have put it in my little CSV that I've got here. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people you could put in specific US states, and you're going to find loads of keywords that people are searching for, long tail keywords, 5-6 words for calculators about how much sales tax they have to pay and how much loan repayments they have to pay. And you can build a website around that, probably in not a lot of time, and be able to drive traffic. Okay, drive a lot of traffic. Now, if you have got the keywords already found for you, then it's very easy to just choose a topic, go for it, and start to build. Okay, how do we build? It's very quick and very easy. I'm just going to give you a very quick demonstration right now. And the stuff that is on the sales page right now doesn't reflect the stuff I added in here today. I've added 2 major things in here today. So all we have to do is we can come in here, we can click on a project. Okay, and within a project, you're going to see I've got some templates in here. Each one of these templates is 16 in total. Okay, they've got 5 subtopics. So let's choose affiliate marketing, for example. Okay, and let's choose for paid ads. Okay, we got 5 subtopics. Every one of those 16 topics has got 5 subtopics. Now I will add some more as well. And that creates this little template here. It's already pre-filled when we choose a template. Now you can choose your own topics as well. I'm just going to give a quick demonstration. So I'll click on here to discover traffic magnets. It's going to give us ideas for calculators, okay, for that particular topic, which is going to be for paid ads for affiliate marketing. Okay, lots of affiliates, very, very serious affiliates, make a lot of money just by doing advertising with affiliate commissions, paying the bills basically. Okay, right, so we can see here we got a choice of, I think we got 12 for every single subtopic. Okay, so not only have you got like about 90 different topics in total if you include all the subtopics, but for each one of them you're going to get 12 calculator ideas. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one of these, and I'll choose the cost per click calculator. Okay, and I'll click on generate blueprint, and I give it about 10-15 seconds, and it's going to give us a blueprint that is going to be essential for what we are going to do for the surrounding content. So you're going to have a calculator embedded on your website, and that's done in one click as well. Okay, and you're going to have surrounding content. But before we get to the surrounding content, we need to know what we're actually building. So it gives you the purpose, the target keywords, the inputs required. Okay, output types. This is for the inputs required just for the calculator, the output type, the calculation logic, and the monetization strategy, etc. And Stephanie built in different themes that we can use as well. I'm going to choose this ocean one because it's nice and colorful. Okay, and then I can click on embeddable widget. That's going to generate the HTML that we need to build the calculator. Okay, it takes about 10-15 seconds again, And once this is done, we're going to copy and paste everything. And we're going to go to another tool that I added today, just to make this super, super easy for anybody. You don't even have to copy and paste anything after this. You can see here, copy all for content wrapper. I'm going to click on that. Okay. Now I'm done with that. Come over to here where it says content wrapper. Now I'm going to take everything that I just copied and I'm going to paste it into this big box here. And you can see it pre-fills all of these fields. It's taking the embed code, even though I pasted it in here, and it has put it over here into its correct place. Okay, it's filled in the target keywords, the niche topics, etc. And I can choose a call to action. So I can put in here something like, buy me a beer. Okay. And I've put in here, HTTPS, buy me a beer.com, something like that. I can't type, guys, by the way. I build a lot of tools and I can't type. Buymeabeer.com. Okay. Generate the content package. Now, when this content package is generated, everything there is editable and everything there will go onto our website. So we can see it's generated the title, it's generated an introduction that's nicely formatted, and all of this formatting is what you will see when it posts into your website. Okay. All of the keywords that are identified in the blueprint in the step before, you can see they are all here and they're all green because they've been included in the content already. Okay, all of these keywords. Then we have an FAQ section. If we want to, we can expand on that so we can make it longer. That means we can get more content on the site. Okay, so we got a title, we got a meta description, and it's always going to be under the character limit that we are targeting. Okay, so for title, we want less than 60 characters, etc. And then here we got my CTA blog, buymeabeer.com. I went to check if that was available today, but somebody else bought that in 2000, year 2000, so 26 years ago. Somebody had that idea. Okay, here we're going to generate the hero image. Okay, from here, this image that we generate here is going to get posted into the WordPress site when we publish it. Okay, this can take about 30 seconds. We're using ideogram for this because it's very, very high quality images. So once this is generated, we're going to generate the full page and then we're going to post it into WordPress. Here we go. That image generated for us in about was 15 seconds. Okay, click here. It's going to load instantly. I hope. Oops, what just happened there? What just happened there? Did I click something wrong now? I'll comment back in here. Let me just paste all that in again from what I did before. Okay, it will pre-fill. I'll come around. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I clicked. But my mouse skills are as bad as my typing, so hopefully it was just an error from me. Okay, we'll generate the image, then we'll generate the full HTML page. Okay, I'll check the questions in a second as well. If anybody's got any questions, I'll check and we can get all of those covered. Okay, we got a nice image again. Generate HTML. There we go. I must have clicked something wrong. Okay, so this is the article that's going to be posted. Okay, here we've got calculator. It's a very simple calculator, but we can make them better. I'm going to show you a little bit later the version 2 versions of this. It's going to come out hopefully tomorrow. Okay, and I'm going to publish this into Stephanie's site. Okay, and she can share the link as well. Now all I need to do is click here to publish to WordPress. Now I'm going to publish this live, so it's not as a draft. It's just going to publish immediately. Okay, and this is saving you having to copy and paste and log into your WordPress account. What we can do is we can add WordPress sites, as many as you want. Okay, now we can view the post. I'll click on that. And here we got our post. And we have got the image in here. And we've got benefits, FAQs, and all that kind of stuff. Now we can expand any of that content at any point as well. The stuff that we've got up here, everything up here is editable. Okay, everything up here is editable. From the blueprint that we put in, it's generating introduction, how it works, the benefits, etc., FAQ sections, and you can go and edit any part. If I want to go and expand it, I can just click here, expand with deeper insights, and that puts more content on the page as well. But the truth is, we don't want that much content on the page. We just want the important stuff. Okay, you don't want to take away from the calculator. The calculator needs to be the start of the page. Everything else is just explaining how it works. Now in here, that's a little bit too much content. So we could go in here and we could just say, okay, I want to take some of this and just delete what we don't want. Okay, so we can take some of these questions away, etc. Click on cancel here. And you know, you can edit so that you've got maybe just 2 or 3 paragraphs. Now I'm going to touch up some of this stuff as well over the next few days, and before we do the training, we're going to do 2 or 3 live training sessions, and this is where things will really come together for you. Okay, when we do these training sessions. So we got a little simple calculator here. Total ad spend, I'll put in here 500. Total clicks received 100. It should have as well in here. It should have in here as well. Let's just put 122. Save. It should have in here as well the ability that we can go and add extra fields. So we can say visitor value. We could say the conversion rate. We could say anything that we want, how much traffic we're getting into the page as well, and do some different calculations. This is a very, very simple example, but we can do far more sort of multi-step calculators is the word I'm looking for. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on in the background, so you can see what's coming in a couple of days for the version 2, which you'll all get access to if you make that purchase today. Okay, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. This is a website I built with AI. Okay, completely built with AI. And when I scroll down to the bottom here, we got this big fat footer, as they call it in SEO. Okay, so this is called a fat footer. If I open one of these, you see I've got a multi-step calculator. This is what's coming in Traffic Magnets. I'm hoping to get it out tomorrow, but it might be an extra day because we take time. We need time to test. So I'm just going to put in here, my age is 61. Okay, my height or my weight should be about 85, I think. Height, we can do centimeters or feet. I'm going to do 5. I think 5. I don't even know. I think it's 5'10". Okay, I'll click on continue, and it keeps going around. Okay, it keeps giving these different steps, and this is the next level of calculators. Okay, this is where people really do share, and we can put in our calls to actions, and we can even give people embed codes to put on their own sites, and that will link back to you as well. This is what we want to get Traffic Magnets doing. Okay, so we can choose in here. Let's see. Choose one of these, what types of training we do. This is for a men's 50 fitness site. Okay, so I'll just choose some of these, and we can keep going through and choose some of these. And as people doing this, it's going to give them a score at the end, and it's going to give them a very, very personalized response. Okay, I'll just click on next so we can get to the end. I need to click on, I'm going to put in here just one of these. This is asking for extra content from the user. Okay, so I train 4 times a week in the gym and walk 10,000 steps a day. Okay, something like that. Put in something here. The idea here is it gets very personalized for them. Okay, when they get their results. Okay, click to get my personal plan, and this is going to tell them sort of a diet plan that they can get. And you can have like an ebook, for example, generated with AI that you are selling. So you could give something away for free and have a funnel, which will cover that kind of stuff in the training as we go through the sessions for the traffic magnets training. Okay, so we can get into the monetization stuff in a whole session, the different ways that we can monetize. So you could create very, very easily an ebook, something like that, and you could sell it even for $27. That gives you money in your pocket for not a lot of work. Okay, AI is doing all the work. And so it's basically telling us, you know, daily protein target, all that kind of stuff. And then it'll give them a meal plan. We can say to them, you can have a capture form here, like, would you like the meal plan? And you can put in here the email. And so these multi-step calculators are really, really good. That's what's coming, hopefully tomorrow. Okay, so even if you make a purchase today, you've got the version 1 today and the version 2 tomorrow. Okay, let's go and have another one just to have a look at what's there. Okay, meal planner. Again, you can see 14-day meal plan, 30-day meal plan. Want to build muscle, want to do keto, whatever, generate a meal plan. Okay, nice, higher quality. Okay, nice, much higher quality multi-step calculators. Okay, now I've been working on that today. I was really hoping I could get it finished before the webinar, but wasn't to be. We just ran out of time for being able to go and test it. It's built. It's actually built, and we'll be able to have that hopefully tomorrow. Okay, if not in 2 days. All right, let's see. Stephanie, are you able to, or anybody able to join me as a guest and maybe go through some of the questions? No? Okay, I'll try and pick out some questions. I'm probably going to miss some, guys, because it's moving quite fast here right now. Okay. Yeah, there's a custom tool builder within the app. You can choose your own tools that you build. And the version 2 is going to give you the ability to do that with the multi-steps. Okay. So it's going up a level. If you want just the quick calculators, the version 1's very, very good. It's going to help you to target those long tail keywords, as we call them. Okay. Those longer search terms that people are actually searching for. But when it comes to the multi-step, that's where the real power is. This is where we can drive not just traffic, but we can drive backlinks. So it becomes like a flywheel, okay? Because you can let people embed your calculators on their site, but they are automatically sending a backlink back to your site. So if you've got 200 people from 200 different websites that are linking back to you, you're going to be above them in the search, even though they're using the same tool. They're all passing that authority back to you, which is going to put you up higher in the rankings and get you cited more as well, and mentioned more with the AIs like Perplexity and ChatGPT and Claude. Okay, so backlinks still matter. SEO still works. It's still the biggest organic traffic source around, by quite a distance. And Google is still the biggest search engine by quite a distance as well. The AI SEO stuff, yes, it's getting more and more popular, but Google also has AI SEO search, more AI modern stuff like that as well. Excuse me a second. Okay. Can we use this as HTML inside our blogs? Yes, you can. You can take the HTML. When you're in here, when you come down to the bottom, you will have a choice to copy the HTML. You can even download the HTML. If you know how to use FTP, which is really easy, and I think Stephanie has a video on that, a short video on that, then you could just upload that via FTP and you could have it as a separate web page, okay, with nice designs and stuff like that. Now, there's always going to be ongoing stuff that we do with this. We're always going to be improving tools like this, especially once we've released the version 2. When you see what I've been doing over here, I've been building loads and loads and loads of different calculators. Okay, we've got for tracking and learning stuff, health and nutrition assessment goals, all that kind of stuff. And they're just much nicer kind of calculators, much more advanced, much nicer kind of calculators. And it's the logic that is behind them, and the philosophy behind them is that it gets very personalized kind of responses. Even the questions that it is asking is very, very personalized to that specific kind of avatar, that person who's interested in that particular topic. Okay, it's the prompts behind it, all the good stuff behind it. It took me a whole day today to build a version 2, and you know, I'm happy with what I've got so far, but I just couldn't get it finished. Okay, and when we come in here as well, and you can see all of this stuff created entirely with AI. I might do an extra session and teach this as an extra bonus as well, how to do these kind of websites with AI. It takes about an hour to build one of these with AI, but you can see all these different tools, tons and tons and tons of tools. What I haven't done yet is optimize the site. Haven't had time yet, but when I do start to optimize it, I can imagine that this is going to drive quite significant traffic. Okay, and we can build these really nice next level calculators. Okay, so the key thing is with this, okay, you don't win with one big keyword. Okay, you win with dozens of small keywords. And so if we know what people are searching and what the search volume is, and if we can group specific keywords, then things become much, much simpler. Okay, so you're probably wondering, what topics can I use? Okay, so let me show you some stuff that I built. Okay, just to give you an extra hand. Okay, so if you're sitting there wondering, I wonder what kind of opportunities I should build, what kind of topics that I should build calculators around, I can put in here stuff. I'll put in fitness because it's something I know a little bit about. I'm going to click on here. Oh, let me just see here. Choose traffic, choose difficulty. I think I need to put an API. Hold on, bear with me. Just get my API. Luckily, I've got 2 screens here. I keep looking over there because I've got 2 screens. And I keep always, at all times, my API keys over on the other screen over here. So what I'll do is come in the settings, dashboard instructions. Let's just see. Where is the API? I think I haven't put the API. Okay, let's try the next one. Let's go to Traffic Finder. Stephanie, can you put a prompt in for that one? Tell her to add the API settings. I think that's why it's not taking it, because it's missing the API settings. Okay, next one. This will give you opportunities. Okay, it's got tons and tons of information based on those keywords that we got from Semrush that I downloaded. Okay, I've got a team of 2 people that come here in the evening as well, and 2 days a week they're doing all the scraping from Semrush. So we've got up to about 33,000 keywords so far. Let's come into this one, the keyword intelligence. Where did I open that? Opportunity Finder. Okay, I'm going to close this because I'm getting confused. I'll just grab it from the other screen. Okay, so the keyword intel tool. I'm going to open this, bring this over. Okay, so what this does is you can put in a topic, and it's going to tell you the keywords. And this is exactly where we have put all those 33,000 keywords. They're all in a database in this specific tool. Okay, so once you know your topic, you probably want to know, well, where do I get the keywords from? Okay, I put all of those keywords in here, and what happens is you can go and do search. So you can see here, for example, the love compatibility score calculator. People are actually searching for these kind of things like love calculators and stuff like that. And if it says verified here, that means it's come from the database from Semrush, and you can see the keyword volumes, and you can see the keyword difficulty. Now, anything under 29 is supposed to be easy to rank for, but some of these are 0, some are 1.23, etc. And it will tell you the relevance according to the search that you want, or the topic that you put in here. Okay, so this will give you the keywords. It gives you the access to those databases that I've been downloading for all of those keyword research. all those keyword search volumes, I should say. Okay, and then what we can do as well is get some initial traffic strategies. Now this tool here, you're getting this as well. Okay, this is the AI traffic vault. This is a brilliant tool. This could have been a launch all on its own. Okay, so this has got 101 traffic strategies that you can use right now to drive that initial traffic. Now don't forget, I'm going to tell you my SEO strategy that I use for keyword intent that gets, you know, tens of thousands of hits every month on that website, and I only ever spent $80 on it. Okay, it's a very, very specific strategy, and I thought it would work at the time, but not, I didn't expect it would work so well. Okay, we can come in here, for example, and click on one strategy. Okay, so comment hijacking, it tells you what it is. When we click here, we got an interactive checklist, and we got that for all 101 strategies. So there's checklists in here as well. You can go through it. So you can basically do these different strategies, and you will have the step-by-step for all 101. These are quick, easy win kind of strategies that people are actually using. Okay, they're actually using. This is what people are doing. To get noticed, people are making replies on places like Reddit and Quora and Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube as well. And what this does is, you know, this is a strategy how you can do it on Twitter. And as you're clicking it off, you can mark them as complete once you're done. Okay, it will give you a progress as well for all 101 strategies. I mean, this could have been a launch on its own, this little tool. It's a brilliant little tool. And I got all of those strategies because I have a social listening system that I gather all the things being shared on places like Twitter and Substack and YouTube, where people are sharing case studies, where they're sharing how-to methods. It's like, and we have a newsletter as well. It goes out about 4 or 6 times a week, depending what other work we've got to do. And it's like having 15 Warrior Plus offers in your inbox every single day. So basically what we did is we filtered through them, and that's how we built this tool. Okay, so these are strategies that real people are actually using. Okay, they're actually using these strategies, and they were shared. And so we got AI to help us, of course, put it together and get these traffic strategies into this little tool that you can just go and pick one and, you know, just execute it. Okay, let's see. Come back over here. Okay, now in the traffic magnets tool as well, I've got a huge amount of tools that you can also get. You can see down the bottom down here, I've got a fat footer building. Guess what I'm doing? I'm doing SEO for the site. This is one of the ways that we can do SEO and get people coming back. So we're going to have 4 free traffic tools. We've got 4 free marketing tools. We've got these SEO tools that are built specifically to help you with traffic magnets. Okay, the opportunity finder, the keyword intelligence tool that's got all of that database, and plus we've got the AI traffic vault. We've got another traffic tool as well that can give you a 30-day plan or 14-day plan to build traffic. Easy strategies. Again, it's kind of similar to traffic vault, but a little bit more detailed in the steps, etc. You got all of these as well, and that can help you to do, you know, just get traffic or optimize videos or write content if that's what you want to do. Even a landing page built around a strategy shared by Alex Hormozi. I think it was on LinkedIn or Twitter. He shared a strategy for his successful landing pages. Well, I built a tool when I saw it. I just took the information and built a tool straight away. And you can get all of these tools as well for free. Okay, nice little bundle, and everything is taken care of as far as what you need to succeed. Okay, so any sort of doubts you got, how do I find opportunities? We have a tool for that. What keywords should I use? We have a tool for that with verified keywords from Semrush. How do I build tools? We've got the tool that does it, even publishes it now into WordPress for you, optimizes everything for you. And then how do I drive traffic initially? You've got 2 tools that will tell you how to drive traffic initially with step-by-step guidance all the way through. Okay, that's the kind of really cool product that we put together here. But the real gold of this product is when we get into the workshops. Okay, that's where things really, really shine, when you start to understand in a sort of deeper level what we're doing, why we're doing it, and how do we monetize as well. Okay, so let's talk about monetization. Let me tell you a story. Actually, about 4 years ago, there were people making, you know, $30,000, $40,000 per month just by having content websites, blogs, basically. Okay, and they were making money because they were ranking at the top of Google, and they had display advertising on their websites. Okay, so that might be stuff like AdSense. Okay, most people are familiar with AdSense, where you just put some code into your website and you've got these ads appear at the top and in the sidebar and underneath and in between the content and stuff like that. Well, AdSense is actually one of the lowest paying display ad networks. Okay, they will pay to put their ads onto your site, and if somebody clicks on an ad, you make money. Okay, it's often just pennies per click, but it builds up over time. I used to have a website that made $4,000 per month on AdSense, and we didn't touch our website probably for about 3 years, and it just kept bringing in money every single month. And when you get into that kind of revenue, that's enough to pay, you know, a decent amount of bills, and you know, if you got a car loan, you got a mortgage, etc., that kind of thing can pay. That kind of volume can pay a lot of your bills and give you a very, very decent lifestyle if you're working, because you've got more expendable income. And there were these people, they were making so much money, 30,000, 40,000, some much, much, much more. And then Google algorithm changed and they lost their traffic overnight, a lot of them. Okay, the traffic has started to pick up again, but it's kind of volatile. But these kind of tools, even when the traffic is volatile from Google, they're still driving enough traffic that can make a significant difference in ad revenue that it's bringing in, because it's completely passive income once you build out these kinds of sites. Okay, from AdSense you can go up a level. There's another network called Ezoic. Okay, there's another level above that called Mediavine. It's an advertising platform, and there's one above that called Raptive. And you've got to get more traffic to be able to qualify for some of these. Okay, Mediavine and Raptive, I think, have got specific minimum amount of traffic that you must have on your website. But once you get to that kind of level of traffic, once you build enough tools and compound all that traffic from all the different tools, then you're going up a level. You can get into the 4 figures and 5 figures per month, and use this as a business model, because we really are finding the keywords that people are searching for, building the tools, putting the content onto the websites. And if I wasn't talking when I was doing that demo, I could have done that in about 2 minutes. Okay, that tool onto the website in 2 minutes. In fact, I was training my assistants how to do that tonight. So they're going to build out lots of websites for me with these little tools. Okay, and they're just going to keep knocking them out. And, you know, if they can build out one really decent website in a week, and they're working 4 hours a day when they come here, if they can knock out one really decent website in a week with about 50 or 60 tools, then that website is there with those keywords. And when people are searching for those keywords, we're in the game 50 or 60 times, and probably more than that, because people search in different ways for the same thing. Okay, they're searching with different phrases for the same thing. I need a calculator for tell me how much my car loan payoff would be if I paid it early, for example. There's those kind of searches, thousands and thousands search volume every single month. Okay, so if we can build these out as quickly as what we're able to, then that makes a huge difference. Okay, so when you compare it to other traffic methods, if you stop posting or you stop buying ads, the traffic kind of stops, and you've got so much competition with the content. But with the traffic magnet tools, you build it once and it lasts for months and years. Okay, that Commander Troops tools site I had it for about 3 or 4 years, and then it started to break. The WordPress plugin started to break, and I couldn't find the developer who built it, and I just let the domain go in the end. And the keyword intent, we had that probably now about 3 years. That was built by a developer, by the way. It wasn't built by AI, but that's still bringing tens of thousands of visits every single month. Okay. And this is the thing, we don't have to pay. How much would it cost to get that kind of traffic from ads? Huge amount of money. Okay, massive amount of money. But because we're getting it free, we can put our ads on there, and we can also put affiliate offers in there as well. So if you did an internet marketing kind of topic website, then you could have offers from JVZoo, from Warrior Plus, from ClickBank, from Digistore24, as well as your display ads. Okay, and you can have your nice calls to action and your calculators that are bringing traffic. People see your ads, they click, you make money. Okay, that's the two main business models that we're doing with that. Okay, so I mean, the real people are doing this right now. When I first started to do this kind of stuff, the product creation stuff, it was back about 2011. I was actually in the trenches a lot more at that time. I was doing search engine optimization, and I was ranking for massive keywords, like keywords with massive search volumes. And I was in the trenches. And so when I had strategies that worked, I had a developer who would automate those strategies into softwares. Okay, and that's basically what we did for years and years and years. In the trenches, find the strategies that work, automate it, sell the software. Okay, since we're able to now build tools with AI, it's completely changed the business model. Okay, so what I've been doing recently, because I'm not in the trenches so much as what I used to be, is I set up what I call a social listening system. And what it is a pipeline of all the how-to methods, all the case studies people are sharing, stuff that's working right now. And it goes into a Google Sheet. And what I'm doing now is I'm monitoring and I'm looking for patterns. So if somebody's talking about calculators and tools on websites are working, I can go and search that database that's building up every single day. Okay. And as it's building up every single day, if I start to spot patterns about multiple people talking about a specific strategy that's working, then we can believe that is working, and we go out and build tools around it. The same thing can be done with these kind of calculator tools. Okay, the same exact thing can be done just by monitoring what people are talking about. Okay, just by monitoring what people are actually doing and finding things that are working. We can build little tools around those as well, via calculators. Okay, so that's basically how we got the traffic magnets idea sort of resurfaced. It came from seeing this again and again from my social listening system. And when I was doing that, I found, you know, some quite well-known people in social media circles. Okay, Corey Schneider here. And basically what he did, he used Claude to find Facebook calculator keywords. And he has got a software, he's got a web app software, and he used that to get, I can't remember how much, he did mention how much, I think it was about 10,000 new subscribers into his web app, okay, just by having Facebook calculators on a website, on his SaaS website, software as a service website. So he's got a software as a service website, that's his actual tool that he sells, his web app that he sells, but he's also got these pages with these calculators, and he's got the footer like we've got down here. He's got the fat footer with these tools in it. Okay, that's how they're doing it, and that's what he was doing. So he was sharing the case study of how he's done that to multiply the amount of new subscribers into his software, and all of them in those kinds of circles with social media, they're paying monthly recurring. They're not paying one-time fees. Julian Goldie, most people who are into search engine optimization will know him quite well. He's built and ranked an entire SEO cost calculator site. He says in 37.5 seconds using AI. Okay, one backlink, first page Google, traffic starts flowing. What he's actually done is he's found a keyword that is getting traffic. He built a tool, and he put a tool there, and because there's nobody else with the tool, he's got the traffic. That's what's really happened if you read between the lines here. And there's a case study as well about a bike shop. They increased their traffic by 30% and still rising. and the sales by 20%. Okay, just by having calculators on the site. Okay, so if you think that, you know, getting traffic, easy traffic, would help you, then this is definitely for you. It doesn't matter if you are doing affiliate marketing or you want to do the display ad publishing, where you can get money from AdSense and Mediavine and platforms like that. Okay, if you're doing ecom, it can work really well for that as well, for putting your ecom products. If you're doing it for small businesses, lots of people are searching for things, especially finance, loans, mortgages. They're looking for insurance calculators, loans calculators, all that kind of stuff. There's tons and tons, thousands of searches, and many of them, thousands of them, are very easy to rank for. Okay, if you're doing blogs, then this will work well, because you can start to drive traffic from tools. And if your blog posts get popular, then you've got a flywheel. Okay, you got the tools bringing people in and keeping people on the site. Then they start to discover your articles and stuff. They stay around a little bit longer, share your content, and you just got ongoing traffic coming in. And if you're doing software like we do, this is massive, and this is exactly the strategy that I'll be using myself, using those fat footers and looking for those kind of calculators, keywords that we can put in there. Okay, so here's what we're putting in this package today. Okay, so we got an opportunity finder tool, we got the blueprint generator. In fact, this is the main tool here. We got an opportunity finder within the main tool. I just demoed that one. Okay, where we've got the blueprint and it suggests the different calculators. Okay, and it creates the pages for us. Okay, we also got about our custom tool builder in there as well. And also we've got about generator to give us tool ideas. I actually got that one parked at the moment. It's there, it's coded. I just wanted to improve it before I bring it back. It's there, it's actually inside the tool. I just took it from the sidebar for a day or two until we can improve it, make sure that everybody can understand how to use it. But this is tool number 3 of 4, in fact, tool number 3 of 5 that you're going to get today. Okay, tool number 3 of 5. Here's the thing. When I started to think about what would maybe stop you from doing this, I started to build those tools around that. Okay, so I knew people would be thinking, oh, this sounds good, but what if I don't know what topics? So I built the opportunity finder tool. Okay, great, I've got an idea for a topic, a niche. How do I find the keywords? You've got all those keywords that you scraped. How do I get access to them? I put them all in a database in the keyword intelligence tool, all of them, 33,000 keywords right now in there. Okay, tool number 3, traffic magnets builder, the one I demonstrated. It builds actual tools and posts them into WordPress. Okay, and tool number 4, we got another tool called Traffic Booster, and plus the AI Traffic Vault that I showed you with that checklist for every single one of those 101 traffic strategies. You get all of those. Okay, so opportunity finder, keyword intelligence tool, and 2 traffic tools as well. Okay, and so that means that you've got the main tool that I've put in here. This has got 9 different done for you niche templates. It's now 16 with 5 subtopics, so we got about 90. That should say 90, not 9. Okay, 90 done for you niche templates. Okay, you just click a button, it pre-fills the form for you, and then you click it again, and it's going to generate a blueprint for you for whatever tool you choose from the 12 options you get. Okay, so 90 times 12, I don't know what that comes to, but it's quite a lot, right? So basically it's going to give you hundreds, if that's not even over 1,000 calculator ideas from in there. Okay, keyword opportunity reports, that's part of the keyword intelligence tool. Okay, video training. What happens with our training? Here's what happens. When I do workshops, it's maybe you guys live. Okay, I do stuff, demo stuff, and we go through stuff. Then Stephanie will take the webinar replay, she will go through it, and then she starts to create shorter videos, more concise videos of the stuff I covered. So you got the webinar with me, and then Stephanie breaks it down into short videos as well. Okay, so you will have even more video training as we go through the actual training webinars. And that's where the magic really happens, when things come together, because I will share stuff with you that I wouldn't wouldn't share in this webinar. Okay, and specific strategies that actually work, traffic strategies you should do today, that kind of stuff. Okay, and also we've got some other tools as well. We've got a traffic magnets affiliate toolkit, the opportunity finder tool, keyword intelligence tool, 2 traffic tools, and plus the AI traffic vault, the one I showed you with the checklist. Okay, so here's the questions you're probably thinking right now. Okay, I'm not technical, I can't code, will this work? Yeah, everything I showed you in that demo is exactly how it works. Okay, a few clicks. You have to do a copy and paste at one time, but that's just a click of a button, and you paste it into the content wrapper, and it creates your content for you, and then you publish to WordPress. Okay, very quick, very easy, painless. You could train someone else to do that. Okay, the 2 kids I have come here, they're not marketers, but they've started to really understand how things are working for my business, for building tools, for getting tool ideas, for using the actual tools to go and build out websites and stuff like that, and doing the newsletters and stuff like that as well. It's easy to go and find somebody who, you know, can help you. Okay, they don't have to hire someone from different countries if you don't want to. You can just hire somebody who's computer savvy and show them. This is perfect for that because it's really super simple to do. Okay, if they can click a mouse, they can do this. Okay, how long before you see traffic? It depends. So you saw that case study there from Julian Goldie. He said he started ranking straight away. Why? Because there's no competition for the keyword he found. So building the tool, putting it on a website that was already indexed, then he starts to rank. Okay, simple as that. If nobody else has got that content and you're the only one with the content, then you're going to show up. You're well in the game at that point. That's exactly what happened with Julian. Okay. This one gets me every time. I keep seeing this every time I put together some objections, like, won't everyone start doing this and it will get saturated? We found with Semrush 92,000 keywords, okay, that are easy or very easy for the keyword difficulty to get ranking. Okay, from 92,400, I think it was 92,400 keywords. Do you think you could find some keywords that you can get traffic from? Okay, with calculator keywords that you can get traffic from? Absolutely. It doesn't matter other people are doing it or not. It really doesn't matter. There's so many different topics. Okay, there's so many different niches that you can do this really, really easily. Okay, and the best way to do this, in my opinion, or kind of sharing some stuff that I'm going to be sharing in the webinars, is to start off with the simple, easy calculators. When you start to get traffic from them, then with the version 2 that's going to come out hopefully tomorrow, you build a better quality calculator and you put it on that page. It starts getting traffic and rankings. Okay, that's the perfect time to introduce the higher quality one so that you can work at speed. Okay, you can work at speed just by knocking these out or having somebody do it for you, put it onto the website, targeting those keywords that people are actually searching for. Okay, I don't have a website yet. Does this still work? Well, yeah, you can make this work if you don't have a website. You can put these calculators on other sites as well. I will cover that in the training as well. There's websites like Netlify that you can just take an HTML file. Within 2 minutes, it's live. Okay, I'll show you how to do that as well. Okay, probably there are some platforms, user-generated content platforms. I don't know if you can do it on LinkedIn or Medium or stuff like that, but you can probably find some free places you can do it. Google sites, maybe. You can do that as well. Okay, so here's the offer, guys. We put all of this together, and we've got some other tools as well within that a bundle deal. Okay, and for $297, what we're going to do is we're going to give you full access to the whole Traffic Magnet suite, plus all the extra free tools that I've thrown in as well. I think I've got there's about 12 free tools. We've got 3 different columns with 4 different tools in each at the footer of that website. We're going to give you full access. Okay, some of them are just lead magnets and you have to refer other people to get to the pro features. We're going to upgrade you, okay, to the full access. You don't have to get referrals from other people to sign up to be able to get full access. Okay, there's 12 tools there in total, good tools as well. Okay, and And plus, you will get unlimited access to the traffic magnets and any future updates that we do. Okay. Even if you're only going to purchase the front end, you will still get access to the version 2 as well when it comes out. You will still have in the version 2 the quick easy calculators, and then you have the more advanced multi-step calculators as well. Okay. Now we're also putting some other tools in that bundle deal. We've got an easy custom GBT builder. Okay, so that you can also get traffic from custom GBTs, and people are doing that every single day. Every single day, they're creating custom GBTs that are getting shared, and they've got their calls to actions inside there, and they're getting traffic from that. Okay, so you can even put affiliate links in there if you want to, and that comes with an extra session training as well, how to get traffic from custom GBTs. And then we've got another tool, Viral Content Pilot. This is a great little tool. Okay, this was built with a developer, and let me just show you an example of this. Okay, I don't know if I've got one of the. Let me show you this one first. This creates like landing pages, but they're not landing pages. I'll show you. When we click on here and click on the preview, it's going to open up, and you'll see it's got a timer, and it's got Google authorization, and it's going to have a hook in there as well. Let me just refresh. Okay, now this is one of the early ones we did when we first built it. This is actually a very, very basic version, but now we've got where you can have a headline, sub-headline, bullet points, and all that kind of stuff. But this one I wanted to show you because this one actually made me money. That simple little thing as it is. And you get these links and you can put them anywhere in social media, YouTube, video descriptions, on Facebook, etc. And what I did with this one, the one I just showed you, is I shared the link for a YouTube thumbnail creator. You can see we had 76 views and 40 conversions. Okay, from those 40 conversions, there was some affiliate sales. I used my affiliate link. There was some affiliate sales just by sharing the link. If I go to one of the more recent versions, let's see if we can go to page 2 or page 3. And just click on a couple of these so you can see a more recent sort of version of them. You can see we've got a sort of pre-headline, a headline, a sub-headline. We've also got some bullet points that you can put in there as well. And the important thing about this is when people want something, okay, then they have to click to continue with Google. That means you're going to get their real email address, okay? And these links you can put anywhere. And it's super, super simple to set up. It literally takes about 2 minutes to set up a campaign, okay? So if I choose this option here, and I can put in a campaign name, I'll put in just some things that just for speed. I can put in this countdown timer, choose my email provider, and I can choose my email list that I've connected, okay? And here we can put in a campaign goal. So let's put in here, make money online, okay? Got my typo in there. Wouldn't be the same without my typos, believe me. Target audience, I'll put in here, internet marketers, and platform, we'll just put website. Okay. And here I can click to generate different hooks. Now, why are we generating different hooks? Because it does automatic A/B testing or split testing. Okay, so it's given us 4 curiosity hooks, 4 fear of missing out hooks, 4 scarcity hooks, and 4 benefit hooks. Now I can choose any sort of combination I want. I can choose one of these and one of these. Of course, I'm going to read them if I'm going to do it for a real campaign, but you can see you can choose 4 in one category if you want to. And all we have to do is continue with the 4 hooks, and they get added in here. Now we're going to click on the save button. And here we can put the pre-headline. I can put something like attention, affiliate marketers. Okay, and let me just show you. Main headline. What I normally do with this is I will print screen something like this. Okay, this is cheating. I print screen something like this. Try that again. And I put it into ChatGPT. And I tell it, give me a headline. Let's see, we got Claude. Let's do Claude then, since ChatGPT is not showing up. Can you give me a headline for the landing page that is using these 4 hooks? And we'll just put in the Control and V. And I'm going to get AI to give me a headline. We can put in there. This is one of my favorite tools. We use this quite a lot, actually. Okay. Why are some internet marketers doubling their income while you're still struggling? Okay, quite a good headline. Claude is actually very, very good at copy. Okay, so put in main headline and here, and then I'll say I need 4 bullet points. Okay, give me 4 bullet points. Let me just copy and paste these. Okay, these have to be quite short. Okay, I'll take some of this. Okay, copy this. Exact strategies people are using right now. I think that's the headline, but I'll use it just for a demo anyway. I keep clicking on the wrong one here. Okay, a couple of bullet points we'll put in. So we get basically AI to do the hard work, do the heavy lifting. And one more. I think we'll stop there. Okay. Can put this in here. Okay. And all I need to do now is launch a campaign. And that's it. It's going to give me a landing page, which was generated in less than a couple of minutes. Let me see if I've got the countdown timer. Oh, I forgot to put a campaign name. And I need to put in a redirect URL. This is where you can put an affiliate link. Okay, so I'll just put in here, google.com. There we go. Okay, so campaign's created. If I come back over to the dashboard now, and we got a little campaign here, I can open it up. Yeah, we've got a mini landing page, so you can take that link and put it anywhere. Okay, all you need to do is copy the link here, put it in your YouTube descriptions, distribute it in social media groups and places like Discord and Telegram and Facebook, etc. And you get a mini landing page generated in 2 minutes without any fiddling about with any WordPress kind of page builders and stuff like that. All done in a couple of minutes. Really cool. And when they sign up, you get a real email address. Okay, so there's no fake emails, and that means you're collecting emails that they're actually logged in with. Most people are logged in with Google, aren't they? So you're getting the real email addresses where you can send them affiliate offers, etc. as well. This is such a great little tool. Okay. Stephanie, what else is in that bundle? I forgot to put this sales page. Can you put it into the WhatsApp? Okay, let's see if we get any questions while Stephanie grabs that for me. Can we get a longer look at the niche list? John, which niche list are you talking about? You're talking about the templates in here. By going to the new project. Okay, so you got these templates. I'll build out more of these, but you can do your own niches as well. Okay, this just basically fills in this form here. That's why we call it template, but you can put any niche in here. Okay, you put any niche, you choose and what your goal is, whether you want to drive backlinks or generate leads or increase traffic or engagement, etc. But here we got for some internet marketing niches: real estate, health, fitness, finance, etc. Legal, immigration. That can be a high traffic kind of volume. people looking for how to apply for or how to qualify for visas and work abroad and stuff like that. You can get a lot of traffic from that. Personal finance, relationships, some fun ones in here as well that are really good for sharing on social media. Travel, home improvement. Let's have a look at home improvement. Renovation costs. So each one of these has got 5 subtopics. Okay, I can easily expand that to say, like, give me 10 subtopics in each, and that would double the amount of templates that we got, and it just basically fills in this. Okay, saves you from doing it, saves you from thinking. Okay, ROI and improvements. Let's choose that one, and basically it's going to go and give us some ideas for calculators. Give us 12 ideas. Quick, easy to use. Okay, let's choose one of these. Generate the blueprint again. Might as well just do the demo one more time. Okay, Stephanie, did you put a link in for the sales page? Put a link in the comments for the sales page, please, and put it into WhatsApp as well. All right. Okay, guys, here's the link here. There's the link if you want to grab traffic magnets. So now we've got the blueprint, John. We just carry on. Choose a theme color we want. Embeddable. Generate the embeddable widget. Yeah. I've been up since 4 a.m. It's like after 10 p.m. now. I'm starting to struggle with the clarity of my speaking. Okay, once this is done, we're just going to copy everything and put it over in the content wrapper. Really easy stuff. I mean, you could teach your kid to do this. You really could. Okay, content wrapper, put everything here. And when we copy everything, it's got the embed code. And everything is together. We just paste it in here one time and it separates. Does it automatic for us. Okay, fills in the forms. Put in a call to action if you've got an affiliate offer. This is where you will put in a call to action. Okay, get a nice headline and put the URL with your affiliate link. Generate the content package, and we're almost done. Little tool built in seconds. Now these tools with the version 1, these are going to be good for just targeting specific keywords. When you start to see traffic with the version that's coming hopefully tomorrow, you're going to do better multi-step calculators. You put them in instead once you start to get traffic. Okay, that's going to make a difference because those kind of calculators are ones that people will use. Okay, the only thing you have to change when you do that is the calculator embed code. Okay, but it will do as well for this kind of stuff, for the surrounding content. All the keywords are in here already optimized for you, etc. Okay, generate the image. It's going to go at the top of the page underneath the headline. That'll take about 10-15 seconds and we're done. At that point, we're done. We just need to generate the HTML and publish, and like we did before. Okay. Diane, when someone enters their email to use a tool, I assume we can add to a follow-up list. Yeah. Here's what I suggest you do is you go to kit.com. Okay, you sign up for a free newsletter plan. It costs nothing for up to 10,000 subscribers. Okay, really good resource. I use kit.com for my newsletter, but I use a paid plan for that. But it's good enough for what we're doing here. Kit.com is already integrated into the traffic magnet suite. All you have to do is you put your own API key in there so that the leads will go into your email list. Okay, you can set up your autoresponder there. I'll cover this in the training. I'll even cover the best way to turn cold leads into buyers in 4 emails. Okay, proven method, absolutely proven method. I've used it loads and loads and loads of times. 4 emails, cold leads. By email number 4, many of them are making a purchase. Okay, I'll show you the exact system I got, and I'll even give you custom GPT that automates that we use ourselves. Okay, and also if you want to use it for, if you want to take your email list and put it into another platform like GetResponse or Aweber, or some of the ones that are selling on AppSumo for one-time costs, you can do that. You can just export it from ConvertKit, put it into another platform. But ConvertKit's good to start with because it's absolutely free. It's already integrated into this tool, okay? And the delivery rates are really, really high, okay? I can tell you right now. I often get 35–40% open rate for the newsletter because the open rates are so good. Because the delivery is so good, I should say. Okay, we're hitting inboxes and not spam boxes and stuff like that. It's a world-class autoresponder system, ConvertKit. You can get access absolutely free for up to 10,000 subscribers, which seems crazy. It's meant to be for newsletters and not for affiliate marketing, but it's good enough for what we're doing here so that you can do that autoresponder sequence that I'm going to give you in the training. Okay, that autoresponder sequence will make you money. Okay, it's worked so many times. It just works. It's simple but effective. Okay, and I'll give you the custom GPT that will actually write the emails for you in the exact order they should be, with the exact strategy built in that I use to turn those cold leads into buyers. I'm going to give you that as well. Okay, so yeah, we've got all the content here. Let me see if we've got more questions. Yes, viral content pilot is included in the bundle deal. Okay, I've got a lot of familiar names here. We've got Tony Gill here as well. Let's see who else we got in here. Any other questions? Yeah, we have a front end offer as well, but this is kind of like the pre-launch. So we're putting a special on the bundle deal. We had a coupon code. Stephanie, did you share that coupon code? I think we had a $30 something coupon code. Oh, it's auto applied. Perfect. It's auto applied. Good. Diane, the 4 email sequence and GPT sounds great. Is that something we have to wait for? That has to come with training, Diane. It has to come with training. Okay, I need to explain the strategy, and then when I give you the custom GPT, it will make perfect sense. Okay, we've got 3 sessions planned, but we also have a WhatsApp group. We share this kind of stuff, this kind of information, those kind of tools, and often there's free tools and free custom GPTs in the WhatsApp group. We've got a nice little community there that we've been building for the past year and a half or something like that. We often do free training with strategies and stuff like that. So, those kind of things get covered quite often. But we will cover that strategy is going to be on a training session, and then you can get the custom GPT. Okay. So that's going to be a few days from now because we're just starting the launch. We're going to be busy with the launch stuff, making sure everybody's okay, taking care of the support. But there should be a link to the WhatsApp group. Make sure you join it. That's a good little community. And we share a lot of stuff in there. Okay. Let's see what else. Andres, are the bonuses available for upfront offer as well? Yeah, the 4 tools, 5 tools. You've got 2 traffic tools, okay? And you got the opportunity finder, you got the keyword intelligence tool, and you've got the 2 traffic tools. Yeah. So that's four tools. That's the 4 main bonus tools, the objection busters, as I call them. Okay. How do I find topics? Opportunity finder. How do I get access to those keywords that people are typing in? Keyword intel. How do I drive traffic now? 2 traffic tools. Okay. I made sure it's covered. You get access to those, and that's not expensive, and you get access to all of those as well. Okay. Let's see, we've got more. Okay, the bundle deal's got a lot more in it. Custom GPT builder and extra training sessions. People who buy the bundle, we'll probably do. I had planned to do 3 sessions. We'll probably do 4 or 5. I do a lot of training, a lot. We jump on webinars quite often, as you'll see. All right, I think I'll post the link again for anybody who might have missed it because the chat has been moving quite fast. Okay, just post this back in here again. And the coupon code is already applied. Okay, coupon code is already applied. So you get $30 off. You get all those tools, extra training. If you buy the bundle, you get the viral content pilot. It's a fantastic tool. We use it a lot. It's not like I've built it and don't use it. I've got pages and pages of campaigns in here. And the thing about this is, once you build, your calls to action kind of landing pages for specific topics or products, etc., they're there forever once you've done that. And so if I want to get people to join the WhatsApp group, for example, I've got one link for that I share everywhere. Okay. And if I want to give people free access to a lead magnet or something, I just put it through here, generate the link and share it everywhere. Okay. You can put it into Facebook, YouTube, anywhere really. Dale, the 997 order button, was that for the custom GPT? It's about what people are doing right now to drive traffic to the custom GPTs. Okay, it's coming from the social listening system. We're going to cover it, what people are actually doing, how they're doing it, just to make it really clear. It's not expensive for an order bump, but it just gives you that extra insights into what's actually working right now, how people are using it right now. I almost read that wrong, Stephanie. It says the order bump is for how to drive traffic to with custom GPTs. It's additional training. I thought it says addictive training. Must be getting some kind of dyslexia. Okay, so just to review, Diane, here's the link again. Okay, here's the link. Okay, so you can see everything that's in the order bump from here. It's good having 2 screens. If you're not working with 2 screens, guys, I highly recommend that you work with two screens. Makes life easier. Yeah, the coupon's already applied. Okay. Yeah, Dale, viral content pilot comes with it. Yeah, it's part of the bundle. You get that as well. And you'll get some extra training. Okay, so I think for people who purchase the front end, they will get the first 3 sessions, and we'll do an extra couple of sessions for the bundle deal buyers as well. And we can get into some really in-depth stuff about calculators and driving traffic and the monetization strategies that we can use. So we got a lot to cover, and it's not hard stuff. It's just it's a big topic, really. It's a big topic that we can really go into a lot of detail. And this kind of stuff, I mean, this is real, guys. 102,000 visitors we got in January. It came down in February though, and it was lower in December. Only 75,000 clicks in December, 102 in January, then 57,000 in the next month in February or something like that. Imagine being disappointed with 57,000 visits to your website, and that's disappointing. But real power of this whole system is going to be in the training. Okay, believe me, it's going to be in the training where we cover in depth strategies, stuff that we can do, monetization, traffic. I'll share the $80 SEO strategy that I put together for the keyword intent when we kicked off the traffic for that one. I haven't spent any more money on SEO for that website since then. Okay, I'm just looking for the questions to see if there's anything I haven't answered yet. Yeah, Melinda, there will be replay. Do you need Semrush? No, you don't need it. I've already scraped the keywords. I put it into the bonus tool, into the keywords intel tool. Okay, so far we got 33,000 keywords running, and I've scraped and we've downloaded via CSV. We've exported the keywords, calculated keywords. Okay, and it's inside that bonus tool that you can get. Okay, you don't need Semrush. I've already got it. I've already scraped it for you. Viral content pilot, Pedro. Okay. It creates these little landing pages like this. Okay. The key thing here is that we have split testing on the different hooks. We've got a pre-headline. You can call out, you know, who it's for, kind of thing like that. We can put some bullet points as well in here. Where's that one I just created? Okay, let's see if we can open this one that I just created. So it took me about 2 minutes to set this up. I think I forgot to save the bullet points. Let me just check that. Did I forget to save the bullet points in this? Yeah, I forgot to save something. And my CTAs are, I must have not saved something properly here if this is the same campaign. Okay, I've got 3 or 4 different campaigns here. It's one of these. Anyway, this is what it's doing. It's creating these little landing pages like this. You can also put bullet points down here. But the key thing is that people will sign in with the Google account they're logged in with. Okay, it's like mini landing pages in under 2 minutes, and all AI powered for copywriting and stuff like that. It's got really strong prompts behind it that's doing the prompting, and it's getting those angles and headlines, and it does automatic split testing or A/B testing. It's going to find the winners from your headlines and your angles, and then you can just set that one that is getting the highest conversions as your sort of permanent landing page copy for that particular offer. Okay, so you can use it for affiliate links. You can use it for getting people onto webinars. You can use it for anything, just anything at all. Any time you want to build an email list, you can use it. There's specific times I wouldn't use it. If I was doing solo ads, I wouldn't use this. I would just use simple headline, subheadline and an email field for solo ads and stuff like that. I wouldn't give them something like this. But for sharing, for groups and communities and social media, perfect. You can put those links anywhere. Okay, Randy, will the replay be, yeah, you mean will it have a timeline that you can scroll? Yeah, it will be. And we'll break it down as well for shorter clips. We can break it down as well so you can see the demos. I did the demo 2 times now. Okay. Yeah, Pedro, I wouldn't use it for solo. I'll tell you why, because it's not familiar for them. Okay, they've got something that they expect to see. If you give them something different, they'll hesitate. Okay, and because it's paid traffic, I would just keep it away from that. Good for organic traffic, but no, I wouldn't do it for paid traffic. I just wouldn't. Give them what they're familiar with, and you get your more predictable conversions with that. As good as this can be, when it's fully filled out and it's got the bullet points and it looks really nice, etc. It's too much information for solo ad. Although you don't have to put all of these elements, you could just do like a headline and the Google thing, Google button, but just give them what they're familiar with when you're using paid traffic. Okay. Any other questions? Randy, it's annoying when the video has to be. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, you should be able to scroll through it. It's not a problem. If that's not the case at the time, then just contact support, okay? And we'll probably put a version of this on YouTube as well. Okay. Where does ConvertKit come in, Randy? When we are setting up our traffic magnet campaigns, we have an option where we can have a call to action, and you could have in your call to action to get people to go to a landing page where you want to collect leads, or a form where you want to collect leads. But in the version 2, we're actually going to have, let me just show you if I can, just bear with me. I'm going to show you something, and this is what I've been working on. Okay, this is the version 2 that I've been working on all day today. But 12 hours working on this one today. I was determined to get it finished, but I couldn't. It's part of the fun, isn't it? This is what makes internet marketing fun, guys. It should be fun. You should be able to do stuff that's really enjoyable and have fun doing it. Okay, so this is, we're calling these ones calculator magnets. These are the multi-step ones, similar to what I showed you on my little fitness site that I've been building up. Okay, similar to this kind of setup where they've got multi-steps. Okay, so I would use the quick, easy calculators to get your pages up quickly. Okay, when you start getting traffic, switch over and do these other ones. Okay, the multi-step, and you can see here all the ideas it gives you. It keeps it in an idea bank as well in here, and you can build a calculator, and it's a 4-step wizard for this one. Okay, so you can put in information about your niche. Now, if you take the time, you don't have to do it, it's optional, but let me tell you right now, if you take the time to fill in this part here, where it says, help me describe my audience better, it's going to ask you 5 questions. And they're really specific, the way that those questions are being put together. It's going to build an audience profile that is really, really close, because the key to this, with these calculators, this next level up calculators that you're going to get access to as well. Okay, it's going to be part of Traffic Magnets. It's part of the tool. You can see it's the same sidebar, just it's got an extra tab in here. This gives personalized responses. This makes people think when they're going through it that the actual calculator or the messaging it understands them. Okay, it builds such a good audience persona that is very, very close to what bothers them, their pain points, their frustrations, etc. Okay, and as you go through this one, you're able to sort of resonate more with that audience. They're less likely to bounce off. Okay, so as soon as you start to get traffic, then use this. So the two of them work together. The simple calculators are great just for getting a tool on the site until you get traffic. Okay, when you got traffic, use this. Okay, what we're going to be able to do with this is we can put in here that you will have an option where you can make people opt in to be able to access your calculator, or you can make them opt in to be able to get the full results from the calculator, things like that. Okay, it's much more advanced. Okay, so simple tools get your initial traffic, then this. Okay, and we can basically just take this through, and all of these calculator ideas, they are so good. These calculator ideas are much, much, much more advanced, and that's because if you take the time to answer the 5 questions for that particular initial topic, then it's going to be very close. Okay, and it's like personalized responses. This is next level. This is really next level stuff. And so you can just choose which one you want to create, and then you got some other bits and pieces that you need to fill in. If you want to put some branding, your call to action, put in related links, etc. And here we've got for ConvertKit email capture. Okay, we can enable an email gate, so we can show before. We can show the calculator before, or you can show them after they have confirmed their email. Okay, or before they can access the calculator, or after, when they want to get the results. Okay, it's more advanced, much more advanced, and much better quality, really much better quality. And every idea comes up with, the ideas were so good that I built in straight away that we would automatically save these. And because you got some great ideas in here, some really great ideas in here, and you've got the build list, can expand on it. It tells you exactly what it is. This is next level for calculators. Tomorrow, it should be ready tomorrow. Okay, Diane just purchased. Well done, thank you. We're going to see you in the training. Dale, I can't really talk about the neighborhood pages right now, but it should be tomorrow. Okay, I can't go into details. We got delayed because I was doing stuff for this launch, but we were working on it tonight. Okay, it's going to be tomorrow. Okay, it's been built, it's been tested. Tomorrow. Okay. When? Yes, there will be a replay. Okay. Terry just purchased as well. Good decision. It's a crazy price for a tool like this. If I was doing an internal launch, even just the version 1 of Traffic Magnets, we would have sold out about $297 on its own. But to get the version 2 tool, that takes it up another level, where you're getting something really, really powerful. Jerry's in as well. Great. Terry's in. Diane is in. Who else? Put 1 in the chat if you made the purchase, guys, and I'll give you a call out. Amy, that 2-step calculator is fire. Yeah, it's going to be good. Simple strategy. Do the quick calculators, get them on your pages. Okay, get traffic, then switch as soon as you start getting traffic to the much higher quality calculators. They're going to take a couple of minutes more to create. Okay, so but it's worth the time. And when you set it up the first time with the calculator magnets, that audience persona, that will probably take about I think I spent about 5, 6 minutes, 7 minutes maybe on the questions. And it was on a topic that I do understand. So the more I could give it, the more information I could feed it, the more information it's got to work with to make sure that all your calculators are going to be really, really personalized to that audience. Okay. It goes very, very deep. That whole thing, that whole audience persona building is just next level, believe me. And I spent a lot of time back and forth testing it to make sure it was consistent today with this one, because I realized the power of what we had built. And when I started to see the output we were getting. Okay. John, almost won. Was holding you back. Ken's going to be in shortly. Yeah, the coupon's already applied. Chuck in as well. And most of you guys are from my WhatsApp group. A lot of familiar names here. A lot of familiar names. All right. If you have any further questions, guys, let me know, okay? Because we're going to have to wrap up soon. Let's just do a recap of what we've covered about the traffic magnet strategy before we go, okay? So we found by looking in Semrush that there are tens of thousands of keywords that are either easy to rank or very easy to rank. You do not need to get Semrush. I have scraped right now about 33,000 keywords, and we put them into a tool called Keyword Intelligence, which you get as a bonus with those keywords already in there. Okay, let's show you Keyword Intelligence again. Just open this up. So we need to know what keywords we're going to be targeting. Okay, so I'll click on this one, and we'll click on this one. This is from me testing, actually. That's not going to be working. That one. Let's take this one here. Okay, so when we open this up, it's going to give you a bunch of keywords. If it's got this green verified, it means it came from Semrush. You do not need to buy Semrush. That costs about $139 per month or something. Okay, I've got a membership there, and I've already scraped the keywords, and we put that into the database in here behind this tool. It will tell you the keyword difficulty from Semrush, and it will give you a relevance score as well. Some of these keywords are going to be more relevant to your topic than others. Okay. I come into the dashboard in here. I'm just going to refresh this. Yeah, it will tell us how many keywords are in the database. Now we've got 33,000. I know that for sure. Okay, let's see. So we got very easy. It's saying 3,000 keywords. I know we got a lot more than that. I'll get the boys to the team to check this tomorrow and make sure those keywords are in there. And basically, I built it that whenever we do sort of scraping sessions and download the CSVs, we can come in the back end, the admin here, and just upload them, and this number keeps rising. But it was 33,000. I remember seeing it last week. So I'll get them to check that nothing's disappeared, and we'll build it up again if it has. It's just importing CSVs. Okay, so what we're doing then, we're finding the keywords that people are actually searching for, the search terms that they're typing in with the search volumes. Find those, build your tools around it. Okay, we're going to cover that in depth in the training, how to do that, and how to do it for the custom calculators as well. Okay. Most of these keywords that we got, very easy to rank for. That is in that keyword intelligence tool. Okay. If you compare it to other traffic sort of systems, whether you're running ads, it can be risky, or social media can take a long time to get some traction there. Or if you're doing content marketing, where everybody else is doing the same thing with AI content, then it's hard. It's really hard. You have to be very consistent. It's a numbers game. AI content will rank, but it's a numbers game. You need to put a lot of content to really stand out. And plus, you need to know which keywords you're going to be targeting as well, to put that within your headlines and sub-headlines of the pages. Make sure you've got keywords spread throughout your content. Traffic Magnets does that for the calculator tool pages. It optimizes it, makes sure the keywords that have been identified are put into the actual content on the page. Okay, it's going to highlight those keywords in green, let you know that they are there. If they're not there, you can edit any section and make sure that you put those keywords in. Okay. So people are already searching. You just need to show up. That means put these pages up, put many of them up. Okay. We're not looking for the big keywords. We're not looking for the competitive keywords. We're looking for keywords that there is no competition, but there's traffic. Okay, that's what we're looking for. So we find the keywords, we build the tools, and we build more of them on the same website. Okay. If you can get 20, 40, 50, 60 tools into a website, you're going to be getting traffic if you follow the training that we're going to do. Okay. Just see what else we got here, but I didn't, just making sure I haven't not covered something. Okay, so this, I mean, the thing is with this, I mean, I haven't touched that keyword intent tool for years. It's still driving like tens of thousands. When we had the Commando Tube tool site that was getting that consistent 1,000 clicks every single month, the mistake I made then is I could have easily got that up to 20, 30, 40, 50,000 just by adding more tools. Okay, just by adding more tools. But at the time, it was expensive to get those tools done. So I paid about $2,000 to get 4 WordPress plugins done. Okay, if I wanted to go and add another 10, I could have increased the traffic. But now, if you've got a tool like this, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. You don't need WordPress plugins. You just do campaigns that take literally 2 minutes to do. When you start to get traffic, you're going to use the better quality calculators, and those are going to be really personalized to that specific audience, to their pain points, to their frustrations. It's going to talk to them like it understands them. Okay, if you can answer those 5 questions, if you understand the topic well. If you don't, there will be an AI assistant that will understand. And I'm going to build in as well. I'll probably build a separate tool for this, but I want to have a Reddit tool that goes and scrapes the pain points and the frustrations from Reddit threads. Okay, so that's going to be an AI agent that we can feed into, and we can put inside a separate web app, and it will just auto-populate. Okay, I've been building quite a few of them over the past sort of 3 or 4 weeks, and basically there'll be something that everybody can get access to. Okay, that tool, so that we can find what kind of terminology people are using in specific niches, and we can find out what their pain points are. We can find out what their frustrations are. Once we build that audience persona, then those calculators, those next level calculators that hopefully we can release tomorrow within Traffic Magnets, well, those are going to be the ones that get people sharing, and that's going to drive backlinks. That becomes like a flywheel at that point, because people start driving traffic for you. Okay, and even better, you're going to be able to let other people embed your tools on their website, and you can put in the link to your website so that it will link back to you when they embed it. Okay, if they embed your tool on their website, then it's going to have a link embedded into the tool going back to your website. Okay, that's going to build up backlinks and probably traffic as well. Okay, so you've got really good high quality tools that you can just reach out to other people who've got websites in the same topic and say, would you like a calculator on your site? The only thing is, it's got a link back to my site. I want a backlink. Okay, call it a backlink deliberately, because if you say I want your traffic, they might hesitate. Okay, if you say I want a backlink, they think, oh, give me the tool. Okay, but what you're actually doing is you're getting traffic from it. Okay. And there's people talking about this. I mean, this is just some short examples that I could fit into a card here. But if you go into Twitter and if you go into LinkedIn, and even if you ask Grok AI to find you case studies where people are talking about websites with tools, it's got tons and tons of case studies. I picked out a couple that people would be familiar with. Corey, quite very well known in Twitter. Julian's well known in SEO circles. Okay, how do we monetize affiliate marketing? The AdSense type display ads on your website, and when you start to get more traffic, you can leave AdSense and go up a level that pays you more. If you move into media buying kind of territory, that means you've got some reasonably decent traffic that can bring you in very, very decent money. Okay, build enough of these assets as quickly as you can, and when you start to see the traffic compounding, then it's all about the quality then. Okay, that's why I was determined to get that version 2 ready, version 2 calculator builder ready today. But anyway, it'll be tomorrow. We'll have it. Okay, so we've got everything you need in there for being able to find the audience persona, find opportunities, find the keywords. I've already done that hard work for you. Okay, all of that's done for you. Build a tool, takes 2 minutes. Publish on WordPress, 1 click. Everything is very easy and a very, very simple workflow all the way from start to finish. Okay, just build enough of them. Teach somebody how to do it for you. Okay, we've got a kid who is savvy on the computer. Do what I did with 2 kids I got here. Okay, just taught them how to use the tools, and they're very good. They got better and better and better. I couldn't do it without them now. Okay, and they turn out every day because they like to get paid. So they're getting decent money for working just part time, but they're learning stuff as well. So they like it. Okay, so you're getting these bonus tools, keyword intelligence, opportunity finder, and you're getting the 2 traffic tools as well. That traffic vault is a fantastic tool. Really, really, really good tool. Okay, 101 strategies came straight from the social listening system. Okay, I believe there's people that actually have a similar system and they end up picking up strategies from it and doing these Warrior Plus offers. I see quite often, you know, things being shared on social media, then maybe a month later, somebody's got a Warrior Plus launch teaching the same strategy. Okay, this is like having 101 Warrior Plus offers for free. Okay, it's got the checklist, the step-by-step, everything is here. Okay, you've got everything you need to have a real fighting chance to be able to make this work for you. Okay, the traffic is there, the keywords are there. Okay, we even got extra traffic systems for you. We even got higher quality calculators coming tomorrow that you can use. Everything's there, laid out for you as best as I could get it. Okay, let's see if we've got more questions. Okay, so you get all of that. If you click on that button, then you got all of that for $267. That's a really good deal. Plus the viral content pilot as well to create these little landing pages in 2 minutes. Okay, perfect for sharing on social media. Absolutely perfect. They work, and they can put your affiliate links in there. They work. Your list building at the same time as you're doing affiliate marketing at the same time as your list building. How many tools do you know that let you do both? Where you can do affiliate marketing and build your email list at the same time. Very, very few tools let you do that. Okay, and this one lets you create those little pages in 2 minutes or less. Okay, fully AI powered. Nice tool. Very, very good tool. We use it a lot. Chuck is in. Ken is coming in shortly. David, how long is the account open for? The launch is now for the next 7 days, I believe. David. Stephanie, somebody's asking for a link for the front end, if you can share that with them. where the website's hosted. Rennie, ideally you will set up a WordPress site. Okay. You will set up a WordPress site and you will connect your WordPress site into the traffic magnets tool. Okay, we've got our settings here. You can add as many WordPress sites as you want. Okay, just click and add the site, put site name, site URL, username, and there's something called an application password. Stephanie's done a video how to get that. It takes like half a minute to get it. Okay, add that, click on save the site. There will be a test button. Test the connection's working, and you're ready to post into it. Okay, quick and easy. You need your own, yeah, if you're going to have a WordPress site, you need your own WordPress hosting. You can use any hosting, good quality hosting that's not too expensive, Hostinger. There's a whole bunch of them that are good. Okay, Hostinger is quite inexpensive. I think it's about $3 or $5 per month. If you want a really good hosting, I use a company called xCloud. Sometimes I use another company called Cloudways, but I've got hundreds of websites, literally hundreds. So, you know, I'm using very, very fast servers for my sites. Yeah, you could use it on Manus, but you're going to have to copy the HTML. Okay, you're going to have to copy the HTML, then put it into your Manus site. I haven't used Manus for a while. I'm using another platform called Base44 for most of the stuff, for AI agent building and building tools. I did try Manus. I thought it was very good until I started to see it was breaking all the time. For every time you thought you had something working, it just couldn't get to a final end tool that I could publish. But the interaction with it was actually very good. Then I tried Replit as well, and then now it's Base44, and that just plain works. Okay, for agents, for mobile apps, for web apps, very, very good. We cover that kind of stuff in the WhatsApp group that we have. We talk about that kind of stuff quite often, so you can pick up some good tips there. Yeah, you're going to need a WordPress site to be able to post into WordPress. You're going to need a WordPress site, or if you want to use a third-party site, you can use that as well. You can use like platforms. You can use a free WordPress site where it's hosted for you, but you've got some limitations there. I don't even know if we can post into that if it gives an application password. You could use Google sites. Maybe Blogger would work, where you don't have to do too much work. You could probably find someone on Fiverr.com who would install a WordPress site for you for $5 or $10, save you the work. Okay, Pedro, we can, I don't know what it says, sealed, can we see the, we can see these calculator apps as well, not only for traffic. Do you mean you can use them? Yes, you can use them. Of course you can. Of course you can. I'm using some in mine. The ones I've got on my site here. I'm using some of mine. We've got a lot of calculators here. Tons. I need to get time to optimize that site and just do some basic stuff. This came before traffic magnets, by the way. Where I was building this up and building tool sites. I was I was doing that strategy. I was putting together that strategy, and I was going to do it in different niches. Now made easier, we've got traffic magnets. I don't need to spend as much time building those calculators up. This one took me, the initial site only took about a day, but building the tools, it was just a few at a time when I had some time and just kept building them up. But yeah, I believe in the strategy. I know the strategy works. It's worked for me, and still is working for me. And so when I optimize this one, I really expect I'm going to get some really, really decent traffic from it. Okay, or you can sell them. You can build calculators and say, yeah, why not? Yeah, there's no, I'm not going to put any restriction on that. If you want to build your calculator and sell it, go ahead. Go ahead. Kyle, can you use in a GXL site? You would need to copy the HTML, Kyle, and put it in that way. Okay. Maybe we can integrate with GHL. We keep getting asked quite often about GHL at Go High Level. We'll see if we can integrate. If I can find API documentation, I'm pretty sure we can. Rani, you have a software that just makes websites for you, but it's not WordPress. You can copy the HTML. If it can accept HTML, you can just copy the HTML code and paste it in. Okay, it's just copy and paste. Okay, I'm looking now because I've got two screens. If you just joined and wonder why I keep looking over there, it's because I've got two screens and I can see the comments on the other screen. Okay. Okay, Rani, you do have hosting. Maybe just find someone on Fiverr.com that will install WordPress for you. Okay. Quick and easy. You don't have to go through a learning curve. Once you connect your site, then it publishes into WordPress for you. Okay. Quick and easy. One click and you got it from the Traffic Magnets app into your WordPress site. Super, super simple. Pedro, you use it for bonus pages. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay. Okay, I'll say if they got an API, we'll integrate with them as well. Okay, for the GHL. All right, guys, I think we're close to wrapping up now. If you get any final questions, let me know, and I'll answer them while we're here. When you come into the membership area, the thank you pages, the access page for it, you're going to see there's a link to a WhatsApp group. Make sure you join the WhatsApp group. Okay, we got some free training to do for that next week as well, for the group, where we go through some really cool strategies and share stuff. Often sharing free tools in there as well, and it's a nice little community. Okay. Any final questions? Rennie, what are you putting on your website? Well, as far as the traffic magnets is concerned, Rennie, you're just creating those calculators and publishing from traffic magnets directly into your website, like I showed you with Stephanie's example. I'll show you. We made one click and this got posted in. Okay, the calculators there, we got the surrounding content, which is really important for us to be able to rank. Okay, there's optimized content. And we can expand on things like the FAQs and stuff if we want to make longer content. I wouldn't know. I'll put it as an option in there. The main thing should be your calculator tools, the main tool on the page. Okay, the main sort of attraction on that page. Everything else is just for optimization. It's all done for you. All the optimization done for you. Even the keywords turn green that was recommended to use on the page if they have been used. If they're not green, that means you probably need to just click on edit and write an extra sentence to get that keyword in. But I haven't seen that happen yet. I've not yet seen one time where all the keywords that were recommended were not inserted into the content already. David, great work. Thank you. Nice to get some kind words sometimes. Okay. Is the website just a tools website? Rennie, this is what the pages are going to look like. Okay, you're going to have your featured image, you're going to have your headline at the top. There's a headline missing here. We're going to have to fix that. You're going to have the content, how it works, all this kind of stuff. Okay, then you got your main calculator. This is what every page is going to look like when you post your your calculators from traffic magnets. Okay, it's going to look like this. Ideally, you're going to build out multiple pages, multiple tools around specific topics. When you do that, it's what we call in search engine optimization, we call that building topical authority, where you're building lots of useful stuff around different sort of subtopics of a main topic. Okay, so we're building this topical authority, but not so much with content, it's with tools, with calculators. Okay. Sharon signing up as well. Amy, great share as always. Thank you. All right, guys, I think we can finish up now. Okay, I'll put the link in one last time for anybody who doesn't want to scroll up all the comments, but the replay will be ready, and we will send out an email for replay as well. So many of you already part of my WhatsApp group and on my email list, so you'll get the emails tonight. All right, guys, thanks. I'll catch up with you in the WhatsApp group for those who are in there, and everybody else, thanks for attending. Cheers.